Hi, welcome to Paige Family Homestead. A little bit of a different video. We haven't done an update. What I wanted to touch on, I get this question from people a lot. And how did you feel when you were told that Andy had cancer? This is a really hard video to do. It's hard to think back. Andy is my second marriage. And the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. He's my everything. I depend on him for everything. It balances out. We depend on each other. When he had to hear, that was my biggest. When he had to hear he had cancer by himself and have no one there with him, I think I was more angry at that than hearing cancer and understanding what that meant. I knew when he went in to emerge the second time, I knew it was going to be bad because I was privy to the blood. As women, we see that often, and it's not a big deal. This was in such alarming amounts and thickness that I thought he was hemorrhaging, so I knew it wasn't going to be good. I'm sorry about the description, but this is what I was seeing and feeling going in. So when he came out and sat with me in the car and looked at me and said, "Baby, I have cancer," I was already beyond his worry because I seen it. He was worried. I'm not trying to diminish his worry. My worry as a female was different than his. It thrust me instantly into caregiver mode because I wasn't allowed by myself. I didn't allow myself to absorb that word, and I was instantly thinking about him. I was watching, I says, "Well, let me drive, and then you can, no, I'm driving. So I thought maybe he could sit in the passenger seat and tell me and start talking about how he feels. So he drove, and I just sat kind of watching him out of the corner of my eye, make sure he was okay. And I didn't know what to say because, I mean, this is my Andy. We were told bladder cancer, a tumor. We were told bladder tumor, and that it was probably quite, as a matter of fact, cancer. So I love this man, and I'm instantly thrust into, I don't want him to go through this. This man's already been on life support for his lungs. He's already had 5 strokes. Come on, God, give him a break. Like, he's just coming out of his stroke. It was hard. I didn't want to say the wrong thing because I know that being positive is the best medicine. It's the most vital medicine. So I instantly put myself into, oh, well, it's just, so what? Okay, it's cancer. Like, look what they can do today. Look at our loved ones that have passed already, and if they had it today, they'd be alive because of the new understanding of how to fight it, right? Like, I kept talking to him like that because we didn't know what stage, what threat, what treatment. We had no idea. So once we got home, I'm trying to remember once we got home. It's all just a fog right now. We made some calls and told all the kids. That helped. It helped to talk about it because in telling them, his feelings were coming out. And it felt like, and I know I've said it 100 times, it felt like all the air got sucked out of the planet. There was nowhere to go to breathe. I'm sorry I'm so emotional about this. This topic goes into caregiver and caregiver crisis, and I want to stay on topic. This man, like I said, is my everything. And I knew once we were told, okay, so finally now we're told, we're given a game plan. There's more hope. There's more positive energy between us. There's more talking. And they're quick about it. I mean, it's hard during the C word, COVID, which takes a forefront in all of this. We're given a treatment plan. They got him in quite quick with the oncologist, and oh God, we've had the kidney specialist, the urologist, the oncologist, the respirologist. I mean, we're just out of our arses right now. They all jumped at us at the same time. It was information overload. You've all seen the videos, you know. You know. I don't want Andy to suffer. I don't want Andy to... It doesn't matter what I want. It is what it is. And we're doing okay. We're doing really okay. I'm only like this because I'm talking about it. Obviously, I've got some feelings inside I'm going to need to work to get out. I instantly went to, what will I do without him? Would I want to without him? How will I without him? And finally being thrust with all those issues, all those doctors, all those feelings started to go away. And it was, okay, it's a new chapter. It's just another adventure with Andy. He promised me my life would never be boring. And he's kept to that promise. Life has been a big adventure. And on Facebook, I think our eldest son has Life with Andy on there. And none of us know the password, but there's some fun stuff on it. We torture him. We both feel like it's going to be okay, but it's going to be a rough road. And we've got a few obstacles in front of us. The prayers help so much. People's comments help so much. It's just, you feel alone. You feel very alone. And it's important to grab a friend that you know will be there for you no matter what time, because they don't have to work. And they love you. And I found that person. I try to make it as easy as I can for Andy. I've taken over all the appointment schedules. I mean, I don't want him to worry about where do I go tomorrow. He'll know when we get in the car. Or we talk about it over breakfast. It's all, you know, we've had double booking situations. And I make sure they're all taken care of for him. Don't know how I do, but I do. It's gut-wrenching. If you've just been told your spouse has cancer, it's absolutely gut-wrenching. Be prepared to not know your own mind anymore. Be prepared to hide your worry and learn that it's okay to let it out. Be prepared to put their needs in front of yours without thinking, because of course you're going to. But remember, you need to think about yourself too. Be prepared to find some strength that you didn't know you had. Be prepared to find God. and have a stronger relationship and find that place where you can talk to him anytime quietly, where you're not going to be interrupted. Me, mine is in the raptor yard. I spend so much time with my chickens. I may interact with them, I may not. I'm not there for them at that time. I'm there. I have a little conversation like I'm talking to you right now with God. I do that quite a lot. I'm numb. Be prepared to be numb. He's my world. And I'm not going to allow him to not beat this. It's just not even allowed. So, I don't even know if I touched on everything. Be prepared to be brain muffed. The world doesn't stop, but yours does. Your world is just enveloped in cancer appointments, cancer phone appointments, watching over him, making sure he's getting enough protein, watching the pounds fall off him, worrying about when he does eat, is it something that's beneficial to him, being grateful if he even wants a stupid pudding sometimes. Be prepared to envelope cancer in your life, because that's what it's going to be for a little while. I'm going to sign off because I don't even know if I'm going to watch this to edit it, because I'll probably not post it. I hope I touched on something that's going to help somebody who heard that horrible word today in reference to your loved one. It doesn't go away. It compounds, so be strong and allow yourself not to be too. Thank you for all your prayers, all the donations. Keep the prayers, please. I know he's going to be okay. I just hate seeing him like this, because it takes him, and I don't like to see him being taken. Smarten up, Peggy. Thank you again for the prayers, and it's so comforting hearing in the comments, we got you. We're praying for you. It's like a to read it. So keep posting them, please. Thank you.